Certainly. One effective way to learn plant scientific names is through a mnemonic technique. Here's a simple method: break it down. Divide the scientific name into its parts. Long and unfamiliar names can be broken into sound bites so they are much easier to remember. For example, consider Rosa canina. Associate with familiar words. Associate each part with a familiar word or concept. In this case, Rosa could be associated with the word rose, which is a common name for many types of flower. Create a story or image. Imagine a story or picture that links these words together. For Rosa canina, you might visualize a wild rose bush. Create a story from the sound bites from the first idea that pops into your mind. The sillier the better. For example, for Corymbia Dory, my story was Dora the explorer likes to wear her gumboots on trips to Rio. Put up plant names around the house. When possible, pick a small branch or flower and place it in a vase or jar and label it with the botanical name. Even without actively reading the label, the general shape and association of the name will start to sink in. I used to also pick out the 5 hardest names at the beginning of each term, write them out, stick them on the wall and look at them most days, so by the time the test came up I felt confident. Repeat and review. Regularly review and repeat the scientific names along with your associations. Remember, family names always end in -e. This means that you only need to learn the first part of each family name so it is easier than it first looks. Use flashcards or apps. Tools like flashcards or apps designed for learning scientific names can be really helpful. These are great for practicing, especially before identification exams. Draw or print out a picture of the plant on the front and write the botanical name on the back. Making an album of photos on your phone can also help. Practice in context. When you see a plant, try to recall its scientific name. The more you practice, the easier it will become. Use apps. There are a number of inexpensive apps that allow you to create your own content for revision. By working with your classmates, you can take turns to create lists that you can share and practice with. Quizlet and Tiny Cards are 2 worth trying out. Remember, practice and consistency are key. Over time, you'll find it easier to recall scientific names with this method.